I'm here to present a speech on kindness. In Hindi, it's a saying that kar bhala to ho bhala. The saying means that when you do well for somebody, something good will happen to you too. Doing well for somebody without expectation of any favor in return is kindness. Kindness is a humanitarian act that gives us a feeling of happiness and satisfaction. Our elders and ancestors have also taught us to be kind to the people around us. Even in Christianity, Mother Teresa became famous for her different acts of kindness and is respected by all. Everyone respects and appreciates a person who is kind. Thus, we should spread and adopt kindness in our culture, and we should preach our children various acts of kindness. The various acts of kindness which we can adopt in our day to day activities include giving respect to elders, helping the mother in the kitchen and household works, treating people with low income such as Mali, cobbler, guard with respect, offering seats to the pregnant, elderly, and handicapped people while traveling by a bus or train. I agree that sometimes people take advantage of our kindness, which can scare us, which is why we need to stay vigilant and not get fooled. I would like to end by saying that an act of kindness will never go to waste, and people will always remember how you make them feel. Can we imagine a world without kindness and humanity? No. Without kindness, the world would become a lonely place with people being selfish and careless. Thank you.
Mother Teresa once said, kind words are short and easy to say, but their echoes are truly endless. Hi, my name is Ishan, and I'm here to talk about why we should spread kindness to everything and everyone around us. As you can see, kindness is the act of being friendly, generous, and considerate to everyone around us. And to be honest, the benefits of you being kind outnumber the disadvantages a billion to one. For example, it only takes around 60 rupees to feed one underprivileged child for a whole day. That's crazy. That thing will help people not starve and only cost you 60 rupees. Kindness connects to everything, whether you're spiritual and believe in karma, or you love science and believe in the butterfly effect. Karma is what goes around and comes back, and the butterfly effect ripples and echoes. This is precisely what kindness is. Also, if you don't want to donate money, that's fine. There's so many other ways to help people out. For example, if somebody's having a hard time, be kind to them. Go give them a hug. If somebody's having trouble studying, go help them out. So to conclude, just help people out. Be kind. And remember, kindness is infinite. It just has to come out of your own heart. And as Mark Twain once said, kindness is the language deaf people can hear and blind people can see. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Abhiza from class 3. I think I'm a kind person. I don't know, but some people think that I'm kind. But where did I learn it from? Kindness is contagious, but it's very easy. You can develop this habit very easily if you're kind. It only takes a few words to be kind. And the important thing about kindness is you're not born with it. You have to learn kindness, which is easy. So that's the reason you're not. Remember one thing: you're not born with kindness. You have to learn kindness. According to me, I feel we can all be kind by saying a few nice words and trying not to hurt others. I believe there are nicer ways to say things without hurting others, because when you are kind, kind people can make the world a better place. Nobody's born with kindness, yeah. Anybody can be kind and everyone can be kind. Happy Kindness Day. Be kind to animals, be kind to humans, and most importantly, be kind to yourself.
My name is Abhanya Gulati, and today I'm going to be talking about kindness. So what does kindness actually mean? Well, it is the thing that makes you feel happy, satisfied and content. But still, 3.5 million people every year are bullied, which is heartbreaking because that causes them anxiety and depression. So what can I do about it? Nothing. I can do nothing alone. What can you do about it? Nothing. Nothing alone. But together we can resolve this issue. So let's do it. Let's fix this problem. And now I'm going to be sharing an example of mine. So what happened was a newcomer came to her school and she was so upset because nobody wanted to play with her. And then I went to her and she smiled at me, I smiled back. I said if I offered her to play with me and she came to me. She was so excited to play with us and went home smiling all day. That made her day. That is what kindness means. And now I'm in the God's good list. Do you guys want to be in the God's good list? Then be kind to everybody in the world. So let me tell you a 3-step rule. Be kind to 3 people every day, then do it for 3 days, 9 days, and take it to 21 days. After that, it gets in your blood and in routine. And you can't live without being kind. And you become the best and the kindest person on the earth unknowingly. Kindness is awesome. It is a language that everybody can understand. If they're a baby or an adult, if they're an animal or a human, and any religion. Thank you.
Kindness starts small. Whether it's talking to a new student or helping an animal, it's still kindness. Yet, all over the globe, injustices are happening. Because people have different beliefs, values, and religion. Yet, I say this doesn't matter. All we need to do is unite and make the world a better place. When we are kind, we inspire others to be kind as well. If we are all kind one day, we are closer to establishing world peace. There is a saying, kind words do not cost much, yet they accomplish much. And that is very true. This is why I try to be kind to myself, my sister, and everyone else around me. Thank you.
Kindness. Well, kindness comes from the root word kin, which means family. Kindness consists of 2 strong emotions, one being empathy and the other one being happiness. In my opinion, kindness is feeling for others, but at the same time helping them and being happy while you help them. Kindness can impact us in many different ways. Just because you help someone carry their groceries doesn't mean you're kind. Well, that's one part of being kind. But there are many other parts, including having integrity, speaking the truth, and being open-minded to other opinions and ideas. A great example for kindness comes from this book and now a movie, Wonder, by R.J. Palacio. In that book, a boy called Augie has a cleft palate and is dealing with a lot of bullying. It really discourages him, but the great part about the book is that he doesn't fight back by yelling at them, but he's just kind. He ignores them mostly. It's really great to see how nice he is, even though he has so many problems going around. It inspires me each and every day. In this book, his most important quote is, "When you have the decision of being kind and being right, choose kind."
I recently read a book where you could choose a faction in which to live. The faction you chose determined what virtue you think is the most important, and that virtue would be one that you had to base your entire life on. The faction Abnegation valued selflessness and were meant to give their all to others. Kindness. The faction Candor valued honesty and were expected to tell the truth and display trust, which is kindness. The faction Dauntless valued bravery and were expected to defend others who were threatened. Kindness. The faction Erudite valued intelligence and were expected to create things that would help society. Kindness. The faction Amity valued kindness and peace as a whole. The 5 most important virtues that were believed to keep a healthy society running all led to kindness. Kindness may seem hard to give because many may think that showing kindness deprives you of something. One may think that giving your apple to someone who is hungry deprives you of your food, or that taking the time to talk to someone who is sad might be a waste of your time. But really, it gives you something. You'll come across more apples and a lot more time, and you'll realize that nothing bad happened at all, not a single inconvenience. You'll realize that you were the one who helped fill someone's stomach with food, or fill someone's brain with good thoughts. Instead of taking the full stomach or happiness away from you, it gives you more satisfaction than before. It leaves you feeling more full than how full you could be if you had eaten all the apples in the world. Those who may have been visually impaired their whole lives will still smile, having never seen someone else smile too. This proves that kindness isn't something that you have to go out of your way for, it's natural. And if we find a way to spread that nature will spread happiness everywhere. Thank you.
Warm greetings, I'm Kesh Reja. I'm here to deliver a speech on the topic kindness. Can you name something that brings happiness to you as well as others? Can you name the priceless accessory that decorates a heart? Yes, it's kindness. Kindness is a divine quality that brings happiness to all the people at all times, especially during the odd times. Kindness can be expressed through words, spoken or written, and gestures. Kind words have the power to foster motivation and triggers positive thoughts. When we are kind, we feel good and relaxed. The receiver feels the same too. Whether it's a warm smile, an enthusiastic thumbs up, or a tight hug, it shows the receiver immense happiness and encourages them more and more. Kindness always need not be something big. It can also be something small, like sharing lunch with friends, if a talk with a newcomer in class. If our friends have dropped anything, we can just pick it up and give it to them before asking. We can teach our grandparents or any other people how to use smartphones, or having a nice chat with someone in the bus and trains. We can show our gratitude and kindness to nature by pouring the unused water in our water bottles to the roadside plants. We can also feed cats, dogs, and other animals in our streets. If this kind act is followed by everyone in the world, hatred eventually vanishes, love germinates, and kindness blooms. Thank you!
Don't you just love these inspiring and heart-touching stories of kindness? People helping people, humanity helping humanity. This is what people do in those heart-touching and inspiring stories. These respectful people get out of their way and set aside their differences and help the underprivileged or the challenged and many more people. Hi, my name is Shuhan Kim, and I am here to talk about what kindness is, why and how to practice kindness. What exactly is kindness? Kindness is the act of helping a person in need, but not expecting anything in return or for the helper's advantage, but just for the person in need. Why should we practice kindness? A philosopher from Germany stated that kindness is the most curable herb and agent in human society, which is really true. A lot of us, or many of us, have mental breakdowns and have hard times at school, and all they need is a helping hand, not medicine. How do we actually practice kindness? We can practice kindness very easily. It doesn't need any or a little sacrifice. It doesn't really require money. It can just be a helping hand to the person in sake. In conclusion, I encourage all of you to practice kindness no matter where you are and what you do. And don't forget, kindness doesn't always require money. It can just be a simple helping hand. How do you plan on spreading kindness and acting kindness and practicing kindness?
Thank you for listening. Bye.